Oh, hello guys, this is Igor McTan Video Games and today we're live streaming. And just 1 minute. There we go. Hello guys, this is Igor McTan Video Games and today we're going to be live streaming. Today's topic is getting rid of female infiltrators. And this might not be easy as it would sound. Because female infiltrators such as nuclear vault are so good. So I might just leave it here. That will be good enough. Let's check out the chat. You'll also get a good link you want. So you have probably been waiting a while, and the reason I wasn't live streaming is because I was playing Minecraft with one of my MGTOW friends. So there you guys go. That link right now. There we go. Guys, link. Also smash that like button if you want to join in. Damn. Great. Hello, Yorkshire MGTOW. Hello. So, Yorkshire, if you want to join and go to this live stream, you can in this link. So, hopefully that's good. And today's topic is how can we get rid of female infiltrators? Because, yes, today's topic is getting rid of female infiltrators because there are female infiltrators who are trying to infiltrate the MGTOW philosophy, and they're trying to enter MGTOW when they are not allowed to enter. So what they're doing here is pretty stupid, and entering will not result in good things. So we need to have a list of female infiltrators. We have Rose Plates as one of them. Then we can create. Then we can be able to get rid of them slowly, slowly, and slowly. This will be easy. Let's just stop that. Let's just put up into Discord. Nothing special. So guys, this is female. So female infiltrators usually try to go into MGTOW. They're trying to use and find ways to enter MGTOW and take and destroy MGTOW. And you know we could not let MGTOW be destroyed because MGTOW is so good it cannot be destroyed. And we need to protect MGTOW any way we possibly can. So if you want, there we go. And also just putting around. Oh, anyways, so we know that Rose Blades is one of them. We know Ashley Eliza is one of them. But we don't know the full list of female infiltrators pretending to be MGTOW. There are some people who are pretending to be MGTOW. Most of them are female infiltrators trying to destroy MGTOW any way they possibly can. So they usually make accounts pretending to be male and then trying to basically try to, you know, enter into MGTOW websites and MGTOW stuff by creating accounts that look like male, but usually we identify them and we
Hi
stop
Igor,
them.
what's up? What's up, man?
Oh, hello, Vlad.
How are you, man?
Today's
What's new?
today's topic is how we can get rid of female infiltrators from MGTOW.
Say it again, I couldn't hear you.
Today's topic is how to get. Today's topic is how we can remove female infiltrators and what we can do.
Female chameleons, infiltrators from MGTOW.
Yes,
The
yes.
easiest way, ignore, man. The easiest way you can make them go away is ignore. Women seek attention by nature and they want our attention and money. So if we ignore them and we move to other things, they won't get what they want, so they will go away.
So that's how they do.
We need to ignore them,
Yes,
man.
and oh yes, but the problem is there are some women who will try, such as Rose.
Rose, man. There is this other one, the Greek one, Persephone, or what her name is, I don't remember. She's also. She said that we MGTOW are copers, man. This is the latest lie that I heard. She is coping that she's gonna get replaced.
I already roasted her.
She did an Elliot Roger tattoo, so she is desperate for views. If she does this bullshit, if she even praises incels, it means that she is desperate for views.
Oh, by the way, that Greek woman who said we are coping, I already roasted her.
Ah, it's a good thing, man. I plan to do so when I buy myself a new gear. I plan to expand on my YouTube channel and I want to make it a working YouTube channel.
Oh yes. And also there's another strategy. We need to verify accounts so that not all females, because there are going to be some females who pretend to be males and maybe go to Discord, maybe make some voice changers and then pretend to be males. So we need to stop them any chance we can have.
Female Females need to go away, man. We need to make our YouTube more MGTOW YouTube channels, more male MGTOW YouTube channels, and push away all those females.
Yes.
MGTOW is men going their own way, not women going their own way.
Speaking of women going their own way, there has been a small group in 2017-2018 that is parallel to MakeUp but has tanked in its viewership and almost completely died out. It's called Women Going Their Own Way. Some females made videos saying that males never loved them, anyways, and such, and worked out self-improvement. But that
I'm
group tanked in its viewership and almost and is now only two of them.
man,
There's
Igor, did you catch a flu again?
no,
No,
no.
I heard you coughing, man.
Oh, that's because I didn't get something right. But anyways,
I'm not against women. I'm all for women to go their own way. If they truly want to go their own way, let them open a VICTAO group and go their own way, but not enter our groups. You know, every time that a woman infiltrates a male environment, a male group, this group is destroyed. It becomes mainstream. We males
oh,
are like this. You can't cancel programming. We men are programmed to basically chase after females. It's programming. It's instinctual. But you can control this. This is why we MGTOWs are here. We are controlling our instincts, so we don't fall for women. I'm
oh
not
yes,
against, so we won't fall for these shenanigans. I see how Rose Blades and other female YouTubers try to use their charm and body language in order to attract males. If you know this, you won't be attracted to this. This is and find self actualization more and don't sit and watch those female YouTubers.
No matter how much makeup they put on, they just don't work on my all-knowing equals MGTOW.
If you are a man, don't forget that women never can understand what you are going through. Even your mother, even your parents, sometimes, even your female parents won't completely understand what you as a man going through.
But
This is
let's get right into the topic.
yes,
So
yes,
we
yes. Again, this is why I'm telling you the only way to basically remove feminist or female infiltrators into MGTOW, it's ignore them and block them if you are in a Discord or some place like this to block them immediately and not let them even the slightest bit um, of maneuvering space there. Because every group that I've known that was MGTOW or Red Pill and they let a woman enter there, it became full blue pill.
oh yes, remember the MRAs and how they collapsed.
Yes, you can't let women enter a male circle. It will be destroyed immediately.
Oh yes, but I'm going to tell you the history of the Wigtail group that almost no one in the mix of it need to know. So Wigtail group was a small group in 2016, 2017, and 2018. It was really, really small, and the most it and at the biggest, there was only 33 people, 33 women watching Wigtail group. That's at the biggest. It's now gone, completely gone, because no woman is watching that content, Wigtail content. Wigtail failed for women.
Of course, you can't accept women. Women aren't built to go their own way. Women need to seek men. We are the ones that doing shit for them. We are the stronger sex. Don't ever forget this. We are smarter and we are stronger than women in 99% of the cases.
Oh yes, but
So,
females and feminists want to implement female superiority anyway they can get.
man, women are poisoned. Female's brain is hacked and poisoned by the social engineers and the social Marxists that orchestrate all the bullshit that happens in our world these days. Hollywood tells them, and through a formative action, they know they memorize those bad behaviors, and they think that if she wants to get anything, she needs to be a slut, and she will get anything male attention, male money, everything that a woman needs from a male. And this is again the reason that they are going to MGTOW servers is because they want to milk. Look at all those women that claim to be MGTOW MGTOW sympathizers, women that are chameleons. You have Ukrainian Lance that man, she's barely a 4 out of 10 in terms of look. If we say about look,
If I
and
give the most the best rating, if I
you have
lower my
You
if
have
I
Ashley,
lower
you have all those female YouTubers. You have Ashley, Eliza, and a lot of them. All that they want is male attention and male money and male views.
oh yes, and
But
the Ukrainian lays get the Ukrainian lens gets my rating of nope out of 10.
Ukrainian Lance is a joke compared to other Ukrainian women. Other Ukrainian women look much better than her. A lot
If
of
I give the best rating, if I lower the most standards, most Ukrainian women are 2 out of 10 for me.
But a lot of those women are gold diggers, man. Most of women are gold diggers. Even in Russia, in all those countries that a lot of red pill guys tell, it's a utopia, there you can find yourself a woman, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not it. Every woman everywhere are the same. AWOLT.
Oh
AWOLT is
yeah.
legit. I know this. If you want to I won't say this in your age, man. You are 13 years old. You still need to enjoy your youth, man, and you don't need to think about those stuff. But if you want to have an intercourse with a woman that it's not marriage, then Eastern Europe is a very good option. But you need to go there these years because If with the new prime minister of Ukraine, it's about to get shitty.
It's already shitty in Serbia.
What do you expect? You have a woman president there, man.
A woman prime minister. The
Ah, woman
president
prime
is a
minister.
cuck. The president is a cucked male, and that prime minister is a lesbian.
Jesus Christ, man. Eastern Europe is going to shit if they put a fucking degenerate there. This is a problematic. You can't give women power. Women don't know how to use power. They abuse power. In a just world,
Uh,
man, women listen, Igor. The only thing that women are capable of, what nature created women for, is to be mothers and caregivers, not sluts, not leaders, not builders, not anything. Their body is not made for this. Their mind is not capable of doing what we do, man.
yes. And since they are already we're, we can outsource the. Let me say this, Vlad. In the future, we can outsource the entire. How should I say? Indoor gymnastics apart department.
What we, man, if I hope that technology creates a solution for us, sex bots mixed with artificial wombs, it's a good solution. You will enjoy this in the future. You will have a good future as a man.
Oh yes.
But
We
gene
can out.
engineering, I believe that if you have gene engineering, you can fix female brain, female mind if you have gene engineering.
Oh yes.
You can
Why
fix.
should we gene engineer? We can outsource the entire intercourse department to the robots. Outsourcing is a very good idea.
Uh, what I think, man, we need to do. We are already doing the best we can. MGTOW is growing, man. MGTOW will
Yes.
grow. If what happens, I just heard in the news that a woman in the US. You need to do a video about this, man. Cover this. Women in the US threw away, tried to shove away her child, flush her child in the toilet, kill her newborn baby, and shove him in the toilet in a McDonald's, and she got nothing. They didn't even give her jail time. They didn't even sentence her for jail time because she was a woman.
Oh,
Even though she tried
pussycat.
to kill, even though she tried to kill the child, kill a child, and newborn baby.
Oh yes, because pussy matters. I bet
Because
those cops tried to get blamed.
I don't care, man. I care for justice. If women get, this is what you get. This is what you get for putting women in leadership positions. Women can't be leaders.
Trying to shove a newborn baby in a McDonald's toilet. So much for being nurturing and supportive.
Women can't be leaders. Women don't know what to do with leadership positions. The moment you put women in those positions, you basically jeopardize your whole business.
You basically F up your entire base of operations. To be more exact. So we
I,
need to.
if you ask me, Igor, I won't give women any unnecessary power. If a woman wants to get power, she needs to deserve it like we men do. We men work very hard for our positions.
I would say women should not have any power whatsoever. They have up the first chance, they shouldn't get a second chance.
Women need to go home and be mothers. This is what women need to do if you ask me. And I will repeat myself 100 million times till the world acknowledges that this is women's true role.
Well, the feminist women won't care.
This is a problem. Feminism is a disease. Feminism should be recognized as a disease.
What feminists want to achieve is something I call women's realm. They basically want to have women live good lives at the expense of men. That's what they call women's realm.
What they want to achieve is basically us men in ghettos, man. In ghetto.
Kind of like that reminds me of a Reich in the 20th century. So feminists want to do the same thing the First Reich tried to do, but that will fail because we make us know how to escape. Women are not that smart enough.
Women are animals, bro. Don't you ever forget this. Women are animals.
Oh yes. Maybe if we can genetically engineer women, why don't we just do genetically engineering to do all the stuff that men do?
Genetically, if you want to genetically engineer women, what you need to do, first and foremost, it's to delete their hypergamy instincts and make their hypergamy instincts normal. So if a guy is a six and a woman is a six, she falls in love in him with him. If a guy, because if you have uncontrolled hypergamy, man, it's only gonna get worse and worse until you fix this.
Oh yes. What about why don't we just add the opposite of uncontrolled hypergamy? Basically, hypergamy in its entirety removed. If
Remove.
hypergamy in its entirety removed, it would allow a zero to get everything.
I don't think that you can remove hypergamy 100%.
Well, we'll try the 95%.
Maybe, man, maybe hypergamy is natural for women.
Oh yes, but why should we modify women? I Yorkshire MGTOW says I think their hypergamy is inbuilt. Well, I
It's
agree.
inbuilt, man. It's evolutionary mechanic to suit the best candidate for reproduction, and also for protection. Women want men for reproduction and protection. So back in the early days of humanity, a man had to be strong, but also had to have the resources to protect and care for his baby. We humans were very weak in the beginning.
Well, why don't you just do and update their genetics? Why should we have genetics from 1,000 years ago?
We 1000 years ago, man, we lived in Africa. Humans were still undeveloped.
We need to create a one giant update.
We we were undeveloped in caveman time, like Yorkshire says. We were still undeveloped, and women dependent on the alpha males, and the alpha male till, and we lived in harems.
Just like the chimpanzees.
Yes, we lived in women lived in harems
Oh yes.
till humans created monogamy, because back in the day only the alpha male produce and the beta males. It's like today we have this system that the country is basically the provider, the beta males are the providers, but the only ones that basically reproduce with women is the alpha males, and the community, which is the state, and the community, which is the state, basically took took over for childcare.
Vlad, infiltrator detected.
Igor, do what you need to do, brother.
I said go away.
Let her speak. I'm interested. I want to hear what she wants to say. Hello, Roseblades.
So let's see. I said because women are not in MGTOW. But I have a feeling that if I give any airtime to women, I'll be called a simp, and I don't want to do that.
Let her speak. Let her speak. We aren't censoring anyone. Let her speak. Maybe we are not agreeing with what she has to say, but
First, I need
we.
first I need the approval from the entire MGTOW community.
But where I was talking about something interesting. Eh, Then this is what I said. Now we have the schools and we have the modern educational system and the welfare system that is basically like back in the days, beta work and give their money, and basically the welfare system distributes it to women while they have children from alphas, and the betas are the caregivers. Then the betas in the old days were also MGTOW in the caveman times. Because what reason do they had to basically care for the tribe if the children weren't theirs, and only few percentage, a very few percentage of males get to reproduce, and basically women love them. So why would they go MGTOW? Why no? Why would they contribute to this system? And they chose not to do so. And this is why we humans were in a loop for 20 years till monogamy was invented. When we humans had monogamy, we basically started to advance because beta males had the incentive to work, because every man got himself a woman, and every man got a chance to reproduce.
Name Raquel says she's been in MGTOW for longer than you, I think.
I don't know,
How can,
man. I
how can
don't
we
know.
explain to him that MGTOW means men, not women?
Yes, MGTOW means men, not women. I'm agreeing with you on that one.
I am going to say we're not people going our own way, we're men going our own way. Apparently, about 0.5% of us humans alive are directly descended from Genghis
It's
Khan.
true. It's true. Genghis Khan was a Sicilian. He enjoyed women. He says that he preferred to have all the women more than treasures. Most of the kings that conquered big cities and lands, they asked for treasures and money, but Genghis Khan asked for women. A lot of women committed suicide, not to be with Genghis Khan. This is why you have all those places like Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and all those countries. They have very distinct Asian features. They have the Asian eyes
Oh,
because they are descendants of Genghis Khan.
what if I told you that before Genghis Khan, all of these regions used to be European?
Nope, they weren't European. They were by tribes. They had Arab tribes and they have Tatar tribes. And there was even an Asian nation before China that basically Genghis Khan genocided them. He killed them all.
Well, there, well, I watched this channel called Mazaman, and there were and he told about how there were some Caucasians that went into China, some Indo-Europeans that went into China.
Europeans back then only started to build the base of the West But
Oh
they were
yeah.
in luck because if Genghis Khan's son didn't die, he would conquer Europe. And if the Mongols conquered Europe, me and you won't be. Most likely, me and you would have he is seed, Genghis Khan seed. We have Mongolian seed. Let's say it like this. And I'm happy
No.
that I'm happy that I'm white.
Oh yes. Ogedai Khan. Ogedai. He died out from alcoholism. And it's strange that one man's alcoholism saved the entirety of
It's
Europe.
not Genghis Khan. I don't think that Genghis Khan died from alcohol. You mean Attila the Hun? Attila the Hun died most likely from
Ogedai.
alcohol.
Ogedai Khan.
Attila the
So,
Hun, man. Attila, but you know what? We Europeans are all race mixed between Roman blood, Gothic blood, and all those tribes that existed back then. Burgundies. I remember all those names. But you know what? The West is basically was what existed because of the collision of Rome and the barbaric tribes.
oh yes, but I have a feeling we're getting a little bit off topic.
The MGTOW Reaper.
Oh
Is Rose
yes.
Blade still here, man? She's still here?
I don't think so. From my reports, she's not even in the stream.
Invite her, man. I want to speak with her. Invite her. It will be interesting to hear what she wants to say if she's here.
Nah, don't think so. And plus, I don't want to be branded as a simp.
Nah, man. For shits and giggles, man. SIMP. It's most of society are simps these days. I don't know
Oh, God, free. Oh, hello.
how men. I don't know how men these days can be blue pilled with all the shit that happens in our world.
Wait. Happy Trolling just joined the voice chat.
I
Oh
don't.
no, not one of these. No trolling in this voice chat.
There's no trolling, man. I,
Oh,
I am from Chengi server, man. It's okay.
Do you know anything about MGTOW? Do you know anything about MGTOW?
I am a MGTOW myself, man.
Okay. Then what are the rules of
Sayomi,
MGTOW?
how are you, Sayomi, you jester?
Rules of MGTOW: don't marry stupid bitches, they're stupid cunts, and don't cohabitate with them, and don't spend money on them.
Oh yes, you do know something about MGTOW, so that's good. I'm just monitoring every chat so that women don't show up here.
Yes. So what is the topic to get today, man?
Can anyone hear me?
Oh, hello. The topic is how.
Happy trolling is a legend.
Who is Happy Tron, by the way?
Happy trolling.
Hello. Ah, okay, there we go. Yeah,
Wait,
Igor, it's Pro Kid.
happy trolling, man. I know who you are, bro.
Oh, I know. We go back very back,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, man. Yeah, yeah.
The topic is let's get rid of female infiltrators and how we can do that.
Oh
Hey
yes, the
Igor, are you on
stupid
Minecraft right
attention
now?
bitches.
Igor, are you on Minecraft right now?
No, otherwise I would have shown it.
Oh, get on Minecraft, bro. Let's play while we talk about female infiltrators. which version you're playing on.
Actually, I'm not playing Minecraft right now.
Well then let's play Roblox.
So let's get into the topic. So we need to get a list of female infiltrators.
I told
Yes.
you. I told you, Igor.
Yes,
Yes.
the female infiltrators.
I told you, man. If you want to get rid of them, ignore.
That is the best way to do it, man. You have to ignore these stupid bitches because they just come
Yes,
here for
yes,
attention.
yes, yes.
Oh, who is Filippo?
Yes, it is me, Igor. I'm Mad Shaggy's pal.
Mad Shangy's what?
Mad Shaggy's friend.
Okay.
Yeah, Filippo Sola. I'm Filippo Sola.
So let's talk about. So we know that Ashley,
Ashley, Eliza, Ukrainian Lance. Who else?
nuclear
Who else?
thought.
I remember there was this another one. That another one. I don't remember her name. She also did a video why hypergamy is good,
Huh.
why male competition is good. Maybe for women it's good, not for us.
Oh, the roaming millennial. That sounds like something she would say. I
And
don't
not
know if she MGTOW infiltrator though.
Well, there's some people who want to destroy MGTOW, some women. They'll try to infiltrate every way they can. Basically, pretend to be men and something like that.
Not all of them pretend to be men. Some just try to virtue signal.
Oh yes.
Exactly.
monkey.
Oh yes. So also there is
Igor,
some.
Igor, let's go back to evolution. It's a more interesting than how to deal with the infiltrators.
Alright then.
We were talking about European history, evolution, and how it's
Oh
connected.
yes.
A lot of things happened because of hypergamy.
Shit burgundy as I call
Ah,
it.
Shitpergamy. I I don't agree. Hypergamy before the sexual revolution in the 1960s was actually normal. Women would actually seek out a man that were at their level. But now that basically the social engineers fucked up humans' brain and humans' ego, at the same time, women now think women that are fives, threes, even think that they deserve a man that is 6 foot tall, that has six figures, and basically the perfect man. They think that they deserve nothing less than perfect.
The 6 foot man population. The
It's
6 foot.
barely 20%. It's the 2080 rule. MGTOW getting popular, man. I starting to hear 2080 rule in the store, in my grocery store. I started to hear people say alpha fox, beta box. It's the slang, our slang is getting mainstream. People are starting to notice the changes in our society, especially us millennials and Gen Z. They see what happens. They see that their parents are divorced. They see that their mothers behaving like bitches sometimes.
Like
yep.
bitch cunts.
And they understand that marriage is not the answer. Just like just like in the movie Fight Club, Taylor said, "We are a generation raised by a single mother. I don't think that another woman is what we need in our life."
Yes.
Mm.
and they're trying to, and I've heard that they're trying to replace, they're trying to be, in school they're basically trying to force everyone to sit with females.
Igor, we
Well,
are winning this. We are winning this because every business that is correlated to marriage is losing because men are not buying into this shit. Men are not spending money on women anymore. It's already people know, especially men, that if they spend too much money on their women, they are cocks, and they are starting to avoid those behaviors, avoid paying women, avoid showing too much affection to women.
And then they be like, "Oh, toxic masculinity" and all types of other bullshit.
Then they will cry, where is the good man gone? They are seeking, this is their strategy. First things first, they will seek the Chad, the Alpha Fox, or the Tyrone in some cases. And
yes,
they will fuck them, and they will even sometimes hit them up. And women love bad guys. I remember one of my red pill experience was in one of my jobs. I met a single mom there, a young single mom. She was basically a new immigrant from Russia. She came, her husband was abusive to her. Her husband hit her up. Her husband, let's say, he was very drunk and abusive. But and she told me, I would deserve better. I want a gentleman. I don't want this. But guess what? 3 months after they broke up, she got back to him.
oh yes,
Never, never
I'll tell
fails.
you, I'll tell you exactly why. Because women want to have a data provider.
Of course, they want a provider. This is embedded into their behavior. The Roman Empire fell because of these behaviors, man.
Yep,
Yes,
this will be.
Feminism.
It will literally be
and
Rome 2.0.
Feminism is a symptom of a falling society. Feminism is because men were weak. After two world wars, men were weakened, and this is why feminism rised up. The world moves through balance, like yin and yang.
Man, we should just collect all the affinity and stones and just snap our fingers, bro. Like
I
Thanos said.
I wish I could do this, man. I wish when I watched the Avengers, the new Avengers movie, it
Don't,
was
don't
on my
spoil it.
mind.
Don't spoil Endgame. I haven't watched it, but you can spoil the shit out of Infinity War.
It doesn't matter, man. I think that most of the people here watch this movie.
I mean, I haven't watched it. I will though, but I haven't.
No, man,
oh yeah,
don't. I won't spoil it to you, man. It's too good of a movie, man. It's a very good movie. Go and then watch it, man.
oh yes. Can I tell you something? The life cycle of an average feminist urban woman. First, she gets the alpha fox and then hits him up. Then they cry, toxic mess. And then when they get the beta male who wants to have the same thing
You
as alpha
believe that?
fox, then they say, oh, toxic masculinity. Then they get a
What
cuck
about it?
beta provider.
Women,
And then once they get their cuck beta provider, then they cry, and then they say, oh, he's not good enough. And then when they say he's not good enough, and then she leaves him, then she says,
monkey
oh,
branch.
where are all the good men?
Women are monkey branching. Women are like monkeys. This is why we say monkey branch. They are more animalistic than men do. We men are more logical than women. It's another lie that the system tells us from birth that we are unlogical. Always society tries to show us men as brutes,
Oh,
that we are unlogical, but we are logical creatures. We are the ones that build the society. Fuck women. My ancestors are the ones that built this society. Your ancestors, my ancestors.
can I also say something though about that? You know, in all honesty, and I'm making some shit for this, but I don't care. But I honestly feel like there's like having a daughter is just like fucking useless. And here's why. And here's my reasoning for that. Because a daughter really doesn't carry none of your useful genetic information, and all a daughter is good for is helping another man continue his legacy and his bloodline and shit. And you essentially cuck your own ancestors.
Yes, and you can ruin also your DNA. You know that a lot of the guys that they're dating down women, especially tall guys, I see most of the tallest guys are with fucking midget women that are a lot a lot smaller than they are. And then
Yeah,
when
and they think their kids will be tall. Hell no,
but
dude. You
no,
fuck.
no, the dominant, this the midget gene is the one that dominant. And just so you know, even the balding gene is come from women. If a woman, if the woman had men that are balding in her bloodline, you can also be bald, man. It's it's scary. This is why I don't want a daughter. Why can you? Why do you want to have a daughter? Because why would you want to have a daughter if you can't have authority over her?
Yeah.
Especially in our era, the internet will make her a slut. Easily, the internet will make her a fucking slut.
And then
You,
this too. Imagine having a daughter, and then when she's 18, you find out that she signed a contract with Pornhub or Brazzers or some shit,
fuck this. Even worse, in 12 years old, you find her sitting on Tinder, but or buying herself a dildo from fucking AliExpress.
or Amazon.
It's, this is why, if I have a child, I want it to be a man. But I know that my wish will come true because we will soon have gene editing.
You mean all the artificial, yeah, and artificial wombs and all that other shit.
Yes, you can determine your child sex. I want it to be a man, only a man.
Me too,
No,
man.
no
I want
woman.
only a man. I can very much mold them and everything.
Yeah, yeah,
Stupid.
yeah. You can mold it.
Like, it just seems like a daughter is way too wild.
Oh yes.
Speak in your
And one
natural
thing.
voice, baby. Speak in your natural voice.
So Igor, let me ask you this. Igor, let me ask you this. So you are, let me. So are you a monk or are you just MGTOW?
Me,
MGTOW.
Oh, so you're not a monk. So you still plan on sticking your dick in something.
Absolutely no.
Igor.
If I was to ever do
Don't
that,
ask Igor this code God. Igor is barely 12 years old or 13 years
Hey,
old.
hey, dude. That shit don't mean nothing. I was able to pop bonus at 5, so I mean, shit.
Man, let him
actually,
discover it by himself. Let Igor
I
discover
mean, I'm just asking, dude. I mean, shit, 12 is kind of young, man. I'm just
the bees
asking.
and flowers. He needs to learn about the bees and the flowers.
I thought it was the birds
uh,
and the bees.
The bird. I don't know, man. I'm not American. I'm
um,
Russian, my friend.
can I say
I could
something?
tell.
Can I say something? Well, not that I know of, since I don't plan on doing
Also,
anything with my.
Igor, can I suggest something? Um, your mic. Your mic, because it's like I don't know, dude. It just sounds like you're laying on it or something. I don't know.
Yes, this is why what I told him a long time ago that he needs to upgrade his mic. You can, I have my mic is a very cheap mic, but it's still good.
My mic is $17, bro, and look how good it sounds.
Oh yes.
My mic is barely $10, even cheaper. Some Chinese company, man.
Oh yes.
My mic is my I got my mic out of McDonald's Happy Meal, and look how good it sounds. I got that McDonald's mic. Nah, not even McDonald's, bro. I got that Burger King. I got my thing out of a Burger King Happy Meal.
What's
Look how
better,
good it is.
Oh.
Americans? What's better, Burger King or McDonald's?
McDonald's. Only poor people eat Burger King.
Exactly.
Uh,
Yeah,
let's not
bring it.
turn let's not turn this into a food fight, okay?
Igor, you know you like you a McDonald's Happy Meal.
I'm not that much of a fast food consumer. Last time I checked, it was a month ago that I consumed fast food.
All it takes is a month, Igor. All it takes is a month, my child.
My child. I don't recommend you eating McDonald's.
I rarely even eat fast food when it
What?
comes to
Don't,
that.
man. Eat only natural food. No GMOs, brother.
But
Sayomi, how are you,
all that
Sayomi?
natural shit costs a lot, dude. I mean, he'll probably eat up into his budget.
I better save my money and eat natural food. We as MGTOWs can't afford it because we are not wasting our money on women, so we can save our money and invest it.
Yes, it's very much more useful that way.
Baby, speak in your natural voice. Sayomi, speak in your natural voice. Don't hide yourself.
I don't know who this Xiaomi is you speak of, man.
Yeah, speak, speak. I know who you are, so you better speak up in your natural voice.
I don't know
Bro,
what you're talking about.
I don't think that's Xiaomi, dude.
He is,
I think you
man.
have that.
This is a legend. He is a little bit shy to reveal his true identity here, but he is a shy one. I'll let him continue do what he has to do, man.
I am a Chad man, let me tell you.
Ah,
I don't think that's Xiaomi. I think you have these people confused.
you don't know him, but it doesn't matter.
I know him. That's not Xiaomi. I know him, dude.
Ah,
I know way more than you think I know. I, I know so
surprise.
much. I know the meaning of life.
Oh, you are an enlightened one.
Nah, let me stop, dude. I'm just fucking with you.
Ah, I know,
but
man. I
but one
know.
could imagine. One could imagine.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Gaming with a messed up hand is a little challenging. But you know, when you're good at it, it doesn't really stop you all that much.
Gaming.
oh,
Okay, dudes, I'm off to sleep. Have a good one.
Good night, man.
Good
Later.
bye
night.
bye, kid.
Good night,
Bye
chat
bye,
number
man.
uno. Numero uno.
Yes.
So, guys,
Yeah?
I think we were talking about female infiltrators.
Yes,
Yeah.
the female infiltrators.
Yeah.
yeah, I think I have a plan.
Okay.
You have a plan.
Basically, we need to gather and see every MGTOW channel, find any infiltrators, put the infiltrators on a list that we will update, and then we just boom, eliminate them.
Wow. And Igor, you thought about that all by yourself?
Oh yes, it's so
Wow.
easy. All
Amazing.
we need,
Amazing. So, Igor MGTOW, let me ask you something. Are you a real man?
so
Do you
speaking in,
do you
I think
consider
I'm a
yourself
man.
a real man?
Well, if I'm a male, then I'm already a man.
But do you consider yourself a man?
Oh yes,
And what makes you think you're a man?
uh, I will. How about it's in the genetic profile of me?
Interesting. That is very amazing. So, what made you decide to become a MGTOW?
Basically, I was pissed off at all this feminism expansion into Eastern Europe.
And how did you find out about MGTOW?
Searching on the internet, it's so easy.
And interesting. That is very amazing. So, what red pills have you experienced in your life?
Basically, with watching all the MGTOW videos, I knew I had to give up all this fairy tale. Oh, you're going to be happy ever after Disney fairy tales. I gave it up willingly because I already knew they were fake.
That is amazing. So, have you can you describe the interactions you've had with girls and women all the way from like the day you were born until now? Have those interactions with women been positive or negative?
Mixed with a little bit of negative. Basically, I was saying you're not fitting in. You're not in the X required standard to be with me. You're rejected. Basically, that was the interaction.
Interesting. That is amazing. Okay. That's all I have.
Basically, I am able to say no to women's proposals.
That is very amazing.
Why would I do that? Because seriously, why would I be with women when all I have to do is plus being with women would be so boring. And plus I could keep my earnings as a mix and do whatever I want with them.
But Igor, you aren't even old enough for a job.
Will be soon because I've heard there are some job opportunities. Maybe 13 to 14 years. And I'm soon going to be doing an age change. I will not tell you exactly when it's going to happen, but I already know it soon. And plus I'm already saving up a bit of money.
Amazing.
Why would I do that? Because we need money to basically do our makeup stuff, so that's why I'm saving up a bit. And plus I have been putting makeup posters all over my school. Most of them get taken down by janitors.
So do you draw red pills at your school?
Well, I just make makeup posters and post some statistics. They get usually taken down by janitors. Female
So
janitors can
so female
often access
janitors take
male.
take down the posters at your school. Have you ever gotten in trouble doing this?
Actually, I couldn't because there's no way they can find me by then. But female janitors enter the male room where men are only supposed to be, and that's where I have a big problem.
Amazing.
And we need to grow MGTOW as much as possible. Since MGTOW is already growing. And also one thing, MGTOW started in 2001.
Really?
But oh yes, there was one article which was made by a MRA that just transitioned into a MGTOW. Basically, he said how we cannot change anything we try to, so we're going MGTOW. Basically, that's how it happened. No need to mute yourself.
Very interesting.
Oh
Okay.
yes. Oh yes. So almost nobody in the Victor community knows about this post, but only me, Portuguese, and some couple of other people know about it.
Hmm.
And also, from what I've known is that Victor will continue to grow and it will grow. And plus, we can outsource women. If we have good enough technology, we won't even need women. We can basically outsource their entire department.
Exactly.
That's what we need to do.
And it will be no one's fault but the women because it is their actions which created this.
Oh yes. And also the hashtag #MeToo laws are just only helping our plan of outsourcing women. They're
Yes, so
basically they're basically shooting themselves in the foot with the hashtag #MeToo.
they are getting a short-term gain for a long-term failure, pretty much.
Long-term loss at their very
Exactly.
best.
They will not win.
Oh yes, because women don't think about the long term; they think about the short term.
No, it's because they're emotional. They only think about what is affecting them and their emotions at the moment.
Yeah. They don't care about whether they're going to lose out or not. They only care about the here and now.
Exactly.
And once they do that, they're going to have a lot of problems because women can outsmart women in almost every way. Women think they're getting power, but in actuality, they are what we can do is we're basically smarter. We can basically think of everything. What women do is just trade for a short-term victory for a long-term fail. And we're already preparing for the day when women realize they failed by creating smart robots.
Oh, exactly.
Also, the two members in the chat, in the voice chat, no need to mute yourself.
Okay. That's only because I don't have much to say. I'm a man of few words, but
Oh yes, we're talking about how women in hashtag #MeToo are trading short-term, long, short-term victory. They're basically getting a short-term victory in exchange for a long-term fail, long-term epic fail. So women are basically failing. With hashtag #MeToo, women are shooting themselves in the foot.
yeah, and the entertainment industry, they're losing money for poor returns.
And I'm going to tell you something on topic about women and female infiltrators in myself. One problem: if women get access to any male group that's meant for males only, the group gets instantly destroyed. In the olden days when when MRAs used to exist, it got taken over by women, and women basically destroyed the MRAs. We're the only we're the only group for men standing. We're the only thing for men standing. The MRAs are gone. Almost everything else is gone because it was destroyed by women. So nothing, in order to make sure we don't have the same fate, we need to destroy and all female infiltrators. We can't just let these female infiltrators take over and destroy MGTOW. We have to protect.
The only thing what happens when these female infiltrators get in is they want to turn everything into drama. And it's they take a man away from the message and they just want them to simp to them and give them attention. So female infiltrators are very bad.
Yes.
They are too, indeed.
And they will bring their female tactics into wherever they come
Oh,
into.
oh, remember that time? Females were calling fire alarms on male conventions.
Oh, really?
That happened while the MRAs were still existing. The MRAs are on their last legs. We're the only ones surviving.
Mm-hmm. This is how the females act. They want to have all their spaces, but whenever a man wants their own space, they freak out.
Oh yeah, so we need to create our own space. Look at what happened to the Boy Scouts. Once females got access, the Boy Scouts got destroyed instantly, and they had to file for bankruptcy. And then you're wondering why females aren't allowed in MGTOW.
Exactly. You just have to
So
look at Rose Blades and you can see why female infiltrators is a bad thing, man.
yes, Earthblades tried, failed.
She brings nothing but drama and she just wants to pit men against each other. This is what they do, man. Filippo, do you have anything to say, man, about this?
About,
The female infiltrators.
yeah, basically they just want attention, take you away from the MGTOW message.
Yes, they're trying to water down the MGTOW message. That's exactly what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
There's no other way they're doing.
It turns into nothing but a shit show when the women get involved. It's not good, man.
and then
Not
it and then
yes.
it turns into daytime soap operas. And then
Yeah.
there's those heel face turds.
Yes.
So there's absolutely no way women should join MGTOW. Basically, we don't want a watered down message. We don't want drama fights. And we can all keep this if we avoid women. The problem is, once women get in, they're going to pit MGTOW against each other.
Oh, it's
And
already been happening, man.
oh yes, BDJ Pocket, but how couldn't have I remembered? There's absolutely no way.
And now it's like, and everywhere she goes around, it's like more MGTOW channels to get the shut down.
Yes. And most of those female infiltrators try to report MGTOW channel to YouTube and try to terminate us.
Mm-hmm.
And not really something that they, not really something, that's one of their tactics. The Bushman said MGTOW saves the lives of good men from marriage, financial ruin, agony, and despair in an early grave. I agree.
Absolutely.
So we have already
Let's see, is there anything else that we can add to this?
no, I think it should be the end of the stream.
Yeah.
A good stream, man. Thank you for doing this.
It was good to be on
So,
your.
name we've held Bump the Dump. Our Bump the Dump guys make those well. They're MGTOWs because they don't go to long-term relationships and they don't marry. It's real. It could be happening. Because as long as you don't go to long-term relationships or relationships at all, you or you don't marry, you're a MGTOW. Plain and simple. You can maybe add to your rules, but generally it's accepted that marriage is bad. And I've just explained everything, so I'm ending stream. So this has been Igor, MGTOW, and video games, and bye bye.
I'm back.
Bye bye. We're ending stream.
All right.
Later.
Later, man.
Later.
It was
Yes.
good to be on your stream for the first time, Igor.
Oh yes. So stopping broadcast right now. This has been Igor, MGTOW, video games, and bye bye.